Hey man, everyone who has a dog. Tell me who has a dog. That's right, dogs are man's best friend. Unless you're allergic to them, then they are man's worst enemy. Have you noticed a dog have human like personalities? My dog, for example, is always groggy in the morning, just like me. We both need a cup of coffee to start the day off right. And when I come home, my dogs jump up and down just like a kid on a Christmas morning. It's like he's saying, "You're finally home, let's play." But let's be real, dogs are weird creatures. They will eat anything from their own poop to a stranger's shoe. You can tell your dog not to do something and they will do it anyway. It's like they are invincible just because we are bigger than them. And we can talk about stereotypes for a second. People always say dogs look like their owners, but have you seen some of those dog shows that are purebreds like they come from a completely different planet? It's like the owners are trying to assert their dominance by having a fancier dog than their neighbors. And don't get me started on dog owners and who carry their dogs around in purses. I mean, come on, that's not a dog, that's a fashion accessory. Next thing you know, they'll be putting sunglasses on them and taking them to Starbucks, and I'll take a coffee for me and a puppuccino for my dog, please. But even with all their quirks, you can't help but love dogs. They are always happy to see you. They never judge you and they will protect you with their life. I mean, who need a bodyguard when you have a chihuahua? Come on, this is one of the best creatures that in the world. Unlike cats, come on, dogs, nothing can really defeat them. Their love is really invincible, and you can't really compare dogs to anyone, okay? Because dogs are really cute, and there are so many funny incidents about dog. And don't get me started. Like a friend of mine who had a dog, loved to chase cars, okay? He was a real car chaser. One day he got loose and ran out of the middle of the street. A car was coming, and my friend thought for sure his dog was a goner. But at the second, the dog stopped and turned around and ran back home. And when my friend asked him what happened, the dog replied, "I almost caught that one." It's like that Batman Joker saying that caught. I think his dog was a joker, and he caught one and he don't know what to do. I once had a dog who was obsessed with food. He would beg for scraps at the dinner table and steal food off the counter when we were looking. One day I caught him in the act and he looked at me with a guilty expression on his face. So I asked him, "Did you steal that sandwich?" He looked away, then slowly and turned back to me and said, "What sandwich?" Damn. That was one of the real moments, man. The dogs are really, really cunning. And they're so cute, and we can't really scold them or what. I once saw a dog video who had stolen a slice of pizza off the counter. But instead of running away with it, he decided to eat it right there on the spot, like a badass. The only problem was he didn't want to get caught. So he tried to eat the pizza while standing on his hind legs like a human. It was hilarious to watch him wobbling back and forth. He knows what to do. He's just like a man. Another friend of mine had a dog who was afraid of his own shadow. That's like one of the most badass dogs. Literally, whenever sun was setting, the dog would start barking at his own shadow on the ground, thinking it was some kind of monster. But the funniest part was when he would try to run away from it but couldn't because it was attached to his own body. Damn man, that's the cutest thing alive. I don't know how that dog really survived. His mind games keep on playing at him. Finally, a friend of mine who had a dog to play loved to play fetch, but instead of bringing the back ball to his owner, he would just drop at his feet and wait for him to throw it again and again. He would just wait for it until it, it happens, and we need to keep on doing it because this dog was really obsessed with it. And this went for a while. While means a long time, and guess what? What happens? This way, the owner decided to play a trick on. He threw the ball. Instead of waiting for the dog to bring it back, he ran it himself. The dog was so confused that he stood there staring at his owner. What are you doing? That's my job. Does it mean that you get fired from your Facebook and you are trying to steal my job as well? What? This is one of a funny incidents. Come on. Then share your funny incidents with dogs and cats, because dogs are really amazing and really cutest creatures in the world. Nothing can beat it. You should really have a best shot when you fight playing with your dog, because they are so amusing and memorable, and they are the best. Everything about them is outrageous and they are so good. Very best creatures in this world. Nothing can really beat them and their amount of love what they are doing. They are so they are so damn good. Okay guys, thank you for watching this out. Love you.